back again with another video. This will be different from my regular videos since I've had this thought for a while and I wanted to do it for quite some time. But I was scared or nervous to do it. But here I am doing it. And this time it will be a story time about this little protest that we had in middle school back when I was in 6th grade. It was scary, but it was fun at the same time. So, yeah, let's get straight to it. Also, if you're new here and like this story time, consider subscribing, leaving a like, and commenting whatever you want. Just make sure it's family friendly, though. I don't want to get them. It's 2020. I can't make jokes here, otherwise I'll get canceled. But yeah. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So this was when I was in 6th grade. And I'm a sophomore now. So this happened about I can't count, but it happened a couple years ago. It happened 4 years ago. So I was pretty young at that time. And so back in the time, Snapchat was popular. Anything the cool kids post made us believe that, oh my god, this is real. And so one day there was this gun violence protest because during that time there was a lot of people dying because of guns and stuff. And so somebody thought, you know what, let's start a protest, but make it gun violence. And so one of the popular kids posted about it, and everybody had a screenshot and then posted it on their own, including me. I was one of the people that screenshotted it and posted on my story, and I instantly thought that I was one of the cool kids. So other than that, I am officially a cool kid because I screenshotted a popular kid's snap. Anyways, that's the side of point. Word spread out quickly, and eventually the whole school know about it. All the 6th graders, all the 7th, and all the 8th. And so, surprisingly enough, the 8th graders participated, even though they're mature and know what's going on. But they participated in it, which really got me confused because I thought y'all were mature now, and this is like the kind of vibe that will only happen in middle school, and then looking back, you just full regret. But that's just my thought. So might as well let these mature kids join in on the fun. So the day started off as any other school day back in my 6th grade days. Just hanging out with, going into the cafeteria in the morning, hanging out with some friends, and then eventually going to class. Which at the time I didn't really have friends. My only friend was my best friend at the moment right now. But we don't really have in contact since his mom is strict on him and doesn't really talk much. But for the sake of this video, we'll call him Shorty, which I've been calling him Shorty ever since I met him. Well, not since I met him, like a week since I met him, but that's a nickname that will go on forever. So me and Shorty, we're just hanging out in the morning. The bell rang, which meant we had to go to class. Me and Shorty went to class, and boom, that's about it. It was just a normal school day. Only the twist is that we will be walking out, but none of the teachers know. Well, at least I thought none of the teachers knew, because I don't know. But one of the teachers knew, and they spread word to other teachers. And some of them didn't really care, because it's something nice that we're doing. But most of them were like, no, you are staying in class. I don't care what anybody says. You're staying here no matter what. That would have been my orchestra teacher if we didn't had a sub. But this sub was like really cool. It was like really laid back. So like anything we did, he would just have a good laugh about it. So this sub didn't know that we were having a protest. And so when it started, we walked down, and he said, "Where y'all going?" And he's I had to be honest and said, "Oh, there's this protest happening, and I want to participate. It's all about gun violence." And he's really cool with it. He said, "Okay, just make sure not to get into any trouble." This is the kind of sub that I really enjoyed being around with. But he just let us walk free, free from home. But other than that, he basically told us to like be careful and stuff. And so yeah, and so we walked out, and my middle school was like very close to was like very close to a lot of things. It was close to a Korean restaurant. It was close to not five different, not five different gas stations, but like 2 or 3 gas stations. It was close by. It was close by a theater. It was close by a clothing store. Basically, it was like that ghetto middle school that was just close by everything. So our first move was like walk into the movie theater, and that's exactly what we did. People managed to get inside the theater, myself included. I don't know how, with considering on how short I was, I managed to get in, and I instantly regret it because the next thing I saw was just sirens, or not the next thing I saw. The next thing I heard was sirens, and my first thought was that, oh shit, the police are here. I need to get out of here. But like, the police didn't know because it was just one cop car. I thought it was gonna be a lot, but it was just one cop. So I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess this shouldn't be bad. Which it turned out it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. But and keep in mind, this was a violence protest, meaning we were protesting about violence, yet we were causing violence. You see, the twist was not 1, not 2, but 3 fights happened in that day, which, looking back at it now, was really stupid, considering that we were protesting about violence, yet we caused the violence, which 6th grade me thought, oh my god, there's a fight, I better root for the winner. But that's something looking back at now, I regret it so much because it was stupid. I knew it was stupid. 6th grade me knew it was dumb, but I was a middle schooler, so what do you expect from it, honestly? But yeah, that fight happened. Someone came in and broke it up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. My first thought was that this isn't really about. How do I put this? My first thought was that, wait, if we're protesting about violence, why are we causing violence? Which I should have done the responsible thing and just told everybody to stop, but this was middle school, so like if you told somebody to stop something, you would just get made fun of. I didn't want that to happen, so I just stayed quiet, which I know it's a bad thing to do, but come on, it's middle school. You're supposed to enjoy everything. So yeah, that happened, and our next move was going to the highway and flipping off people, which was dumb. I'll admit it was really dumb, but I don't know. There was some just I really don't know. It was just really stupid what we did. Then again, it was like the middle school days where everybody was trying to figure out who they were and what they were doing with their lives. But hey, middle school was fun. I've got some great stories to tell, honestly, and I will do that in next couple of videos, hopefully. That's a side point though. What I'm really trying to get at is that our next move was going to the highway and flipping off people. Again, it was stupid to do, but we just did it. But other than that, there was another fight in the fucking. Whoops! I cursed. I'm gonna get demonetized. But there was another fight in the theater. Well, not in the theater, but in the highway. And there were cars coming by. Well, not cars coming by, but like we were blocking off the cars, and they were getting like pissed off because a bunch of little angry middle schoolers just protesting there, but there was a fight going on. So one of the adults came and just broke up the fight, which much respects for. But other than that, we just instantly ran off as soon as the adult came out the car. But I didn't participate because me and Shorty, we found each other, and our first thought was that, hey, we need to group up with our friends, which at the time I didn't really have friends. Which the only friends I had were like the band kids, but But I'm not gonna lie, our band kids were like really chill. Cause I know most band kids are like have that like weird vibe. But our band kids were like really cool. Some of them I still talk to this day. Matter of fact, we're in the Discord, just like old friends from middle school. But I'm getting off topic here. Me and Shorty found each other and said, we need to like group up with our friends. And he said, good idea. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Which that's what we did. We met up with the people we hanged out in orchestra, and we hanged out with some band kids too. So, that's about it. And we just stayed together when this protest was over. That was our move. Just stay together until it's over. Which looking back at, it was really wholesome. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like I really enjoy spending time with those people, but that's the side point. The protest was over and we all walked back to school like, oh, it's over. I wish it would have been longer. Like that kind of vibe. But another fight happened in school, which is a dumb place to pick because everybody knew. Well, not everybody knew, but like everybody was just trying to pick it up. Like, hey yo, chill out. Like, stop, it's over. But that's just the middle school way where I grew up in, and that was about it. 3 fights happened in a violent protest. Looking back at was really stupid, and I regret participating in that violence protest because we caused the violence, and the whole point was to prevent violence. So other than that would be the end for the story. I have to mention that we made another protest. We walked down and just never came back, but that's for a different story time. This would just be just one, and if it goes well or if I think about it, I'll make another story time. But other than that would be the end for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, or if you knew, consider following my Instagram at WeeabooKid1999 and my Twitter at Ducky_8333. I will try and make more videos of this if I have the energy to. What else should I say? If you're new here, considering subscribing, leaving a like, because I want to make more videos like this, because I think that it's really fun and interesting to tell, because I have a lot of stories from middle school that I had to say, honestly. But yeah, that would be it. I'ma head out now.